Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to start this with a little pre thing about technology. So, we've had some issues with my mic, with my headset, all kinds of stuff going on. We're live. This is how you guys know we're live because we're having issues. So, today I went back to old school and now we're wired in. I've got a mic down here, I've got my headset here, and I'm told issue fixed. If it's not, hit me in the inbox and tell me, yeah, I know you still have problems. But I just want you to know we are ready to go. Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 23rd, I believe. I have no idea how many days we've been in this thing for the 100-day challenge. I do know we got about 11 weeks before the Now Honoring the Power of Pink. Over 140 women from all over the world in one room with a big giant 40-foot wide movie screen behind us at Brendan Theaters inside the Palms Hotel here in Las Vegas. Thank you, Alan. I cannot wait to get back to that stage to hang out with my family, with the class of 23, the class of 22, the class of 21, welcoming the class of 24. Yeah, the ladies decided that if they got awarded in this particular year, they were part of that class. So we're going to keep that tradition going. I can't wait to see you guys. But today, we've got somebody who hasn't made it to the Now Honors yet, but she's always supported me and she's always had my back. And if I said, hey, Sylvaine, can you come on? Sylvaine said, of course, absolutely. Hey, Sylvaine, how are you?
Hi, Tigo. Thank you so much for having me.
Always, always. I met you over a year ago now. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
Over a year ago. You're a part of the Carnegie Principals family, Don and Melinda, and
exactly.
you've been in some of the at least I know at least one of the Beyonds. You were in the Beyond Mastermind for sure. You know,
Five
five.
of them.
Wow, wow. See, now I'm jealous. I am jealous. Oh my goodness. So before we get into all that, because I know Melinda's probably watching, Don may be watching, what is that experience like being a part, not just once, but 5 times, a part of their journey on those amazing documentaries that they do?
Oh, it's been amazing, Tigo. I met so many phenomenal people from around the world. And I mean, you meet those people and you get to be friends, right away. It's phenomenal. It is kind of magnetic.
Absolutely. I have to agree. And for me, I've been a part of Secret Knock and Greg Reed's family for over 3 years. I'm a proud member and a part of Donna Melinda's family now, and
Yes,
actually, worked on a couple of their amazing projects so far. And just meeting the people that, good people attract good people. And when we get a second
exactly.
to just hang out, the if we go to lunch break or we're out in the hall or that one
Giving
evening.
hugs.
Yeah, giving hugs. We're hugging everybody. And it's
Yeah,
just what can we do? And some of the people sitting there are startups, just like at the Now Honors, and some are literally, billionaires.
yep,
Sir John, I believe,
absolutely.
was just voted the number one CEO in the world or something right now. And they're
Absolutely.
in that room. Does that inspire you? Does that make you want to reach to new heights?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we got to be friends right away and we are going up. You never want to go down. You always want to, reach for better, plus better and greater. This is the way of life.
I know that I hear an accent and I know what the accent is, but I know people are at home going, what is that accent? Where is she from? So will you share a little bit because English is your second language, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm a French-speaking Canadian. I live in Quebec City, Canada. And many people always, think that I am from France. No, 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 no. I am from Canada.
Canada. Have you ever been to France?
No, not yet, but very soon I will, because I just joined a phenomenal network of French community, and they are from all over. I mean, here in Canada and everywhere that speaks English, a lot in European. And they just asked me to help them um, get the English market as well, because they are going for it. It's a great concept of entrepreneurs getting to be together and come and uh, talk about them and what they do, and to refer, for further businesses. And
Oh, that's amazing.
phenomenal group. For now, they have 3,500 members. This is a lot, and
Wow.
it's
They don't
growing
play it
every
around.
day. Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty cool. So I've got to ask you, the dialect of English, there's US English and then there's England English, right? Same thing with Spanish. You can meet somebody from Rio de Janeiro, they speak a little bit different than somebody who speaks Spanish from
absolutely.
Mexico. Is
Yeah.
French the same?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. I thought French
Yeah.
was French.
No, 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 absolutely different. But you know me, I always say that ours is better.
That's amazing. So tell me this. You're on stages, you're in documentaries, you're a part of these amazing groups. I believe you run a chapter of Carnegie Principles in Canada as well. You know, how does you handle fear? You're going on stages. Some people born and raised in America terrified of getting on stage because they're afraid they're going to stutter and not remember what they wanted to say. You're not only getting on these stages, global stages, but you're doing it in your second language. How are you tackling that and facing your fears?
Well, first of all, I think that, I master the English. Not that I understand everything, but I master it. Whatever I'm doing, I mean, reading, writing, it's always in English. But I do not speak a lot in English here when I'm here in Quebec. So when I do, I notice that, sometimes I stumble on words, but no, I feel very comfortable, speaking English and thinking English and just deliver what I have. I am in love with universal laws. This is what I teach. I say that, I fail in Obelix soup. I love that. And I love helping people. You know that I was a nurse for 35 years. And now
Yes.
I love saying that I am helping people in another way, a better way, to my opinion.
You're amazing. And I was going to ask you about universal laws, but before we get into that, I definitely want to say you can tell you're a nurse. It's like Melinda's worried about the room and the people, and she makes sure everybody's comfortable, and that's great. But let somebody stub a toe or stand up a little stiff or whatever. You make sure you check on them. I noticed that. You'll go over it. Are you okay? You've come to me and said, "Are you okay?" You still have that nursing vibe even if you
Yeah.
haven't been a nurse for a little bit, you'll always be that caregiver, correct?
Yes, yeah, you're right. I have love in me, and it's so important for me to say it because, I did not always know that. And when I learned that I was love, I just wanted to share it so much with other people and just to tell people this is the basis in life.
Mm, absolutely. Absolutely. So you mentioned a few minutes ago universal laws.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that haven't a clue what that is are thinking, is that universal versus US versus Canadian? What does universal law mean to
Now,
you?
this is what is extraordinary. They are universal laws. So they are the same as, so many from the beginning to the end, they will stay the same. They are immutable laws, and that is what really impressed me very, very deeply from the beginning when I learned that they were immutable laws, that they are as powerful as electricity, gravity. It really impressed me very, very deeply, and I felt instantly that strength that I never experienced before. And
Interesting.
that's why, I went into it and studied, and I studied that every single day.
So, what is a universal law? Can you give me a couple of examples? And how many universal laws are there?
Oh, infinite.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Infinite. The one I really love, I teach about all of them because I study all of them. But the one really that I love and that gives people hope is the law of revision. The law of revision is telling people that it doesn't matter, if you have been manifested this, you can go back and revise it to your liking and you will manifest. I love that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do you go back? Because, it says it's a
Well,
canceled check. So,
then,
how do you
then,
go back?
then we go back to the law of cause and effect.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got a physical manifestation, which is an effect, a result.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, go back to its origin. There is an origin, a cause. And then you're going to be working there to rebuild, revise what you got and rebuild it in something that you love. And that is for sure. We are creator. We are creating at every single moment, second. So you go back and you like what you worked on, and then you accept it, and then it must manifest. It
Wow.
must.
See,
Isn't it something?
that's
It is.
amazing. See, we could sit here and talk about this stuff all day. So you
Yes.
and I both are humongous fans of The Secret. We've
Yes.
had the privilege of you've been in documentaries with Marie Diamond, and I've had the privilege of meeting her. Just so you know, she's our Woman of the Year this year, Marie
Yes,
Diamond
I
from The
know
Secret.
that. I
I'm so
know.
excited. I cannot tell you how excited I
Yeah,
am about that.
Mary Diamond is a good friend of mine as
See,
well.
yeah, rubbing shoulders with royalty.
Yeah,
Laws of attraction. That's what The Secret is pretty much based on. Is that a universal law? And how does that apply?
absolutely. Absolutely. The law of attraction is the law of love. But because we have both in us, we have love and we have hate. But we must choose always the law of love, and the law of love, and to make sure that you will attract always great results, great things. If you choose hate, you will manifest results of whatever is matching hate.
Mm,
Isn't it something?
that's
I
amazing.
love that.
That's amazing. I know you teach this, and I know there's people out there going, I've heard of it. I have no idea how to learn about it. Where do I go? What do I do? If someone is new or has never heard of this and they want you to coach them or teach them
Yes.
for this, will you do that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I do that through conferences. I do that through carnegieprinciple.com if you speak English, .ca if you speak French. And I'm very there for my people because I love I'm feeding on results of people, and I really love it. I co-created also a company that is called Elite Transformation me if you want to go. And so I'm teaching in French and in English, and yeah, I am
Wow.
available. Yeah, you can reach me also at mentor.sylvain@gmail.com.
Sylvain, you are amazing.
Thank
You're
you.
one of the kindest people that I've met, and that's what's cool about Carnegie Principles and the Now Honor and the Power of Pink. It's really kind people in the room,
Yeah.
that are just you want to know something, go ask them. You know, you go ask them if you want to get to know Sylvain. She's 1,000% open. She might hug you first, but she's 1,000% open to ask her anything,
I
and you
will. I
feel
would
like
probably do.
yeah, you'll hug first. You hug first, talk later. That's fine. When we first met, didn't even know each other's name. We hug first, then we
True.
talk.
True.
But you make someone feel like it's okay. If you don't
Absolutely.
know yet, it's okay. You can ask. There's no bad questions, and there's not a lot of people in the world like that. And we've managed to surround ourselves with some of the best in the world that's open to answering almost anything. And that is you. And I want to thank you so much for hanging out today. I asked, you came, and I'm like, yes, Sylvaine is coming. You're absolutely amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me
Thank you
today.
so much. You are amazing as well, Tigo. I love you.
Love you too. Hold on one second, okay? Hey, everybody. I know. You're driving. You're going, Sylvaine, how do you spell that? And I'm not looking at it. I'm listening. Tigo, stop. Go to tigodirect.com. Type in universal laws, type in laws of attraction, type in Carnegie principle. Guess what? Sylvain will come up. Send her a message. Say, hey, I heard you on the 100-day challenge. I want to know about being at your event. I want to know more about universal laws. Guess what will happen? She'll reach back out, and now you have Sylvain as your buddy, and she's going to hug you when you meet. I'm just warning you ahead of time. This is what's going to happen. But she gives great hugs. Yeah, go to tigodirect.com. Cost you nothing, cost her nothing. We want to keep the community connected, and we don't want you driving and writing down domain names. No, that's not what we want. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You know I did. You know I want you to come back next time, which, yeah, you guessed it, is tomorrow. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.